What's up, guys? It's your boy Diz, and I'm back here with another video. I told you guys we are locking in for the year of 2026, and we are on the road to becoming better men, better people, and just having alignment with ourselves. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about a very, very touchy topic that a lot of people are struggling with, and that's semen retention. And we need to learn how to cut out these distractions for our purpose. All right. So before we get started with the video, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right. And hit the bell notification so anytime I drop a video, you guys will be alert. All right. So first things first, we need to understand that most men aren't tired because they work too hard. They're tired because they leak energy everywhere. All right. They give their focus to women, their time to distractions, their drive to pleasure. And then they wonder why they feel stuck, unmotivated, and empty. If you can't control your desire, you can't control your destiny. All right. And let me be clear from the start. This is not about hating women. This is not about being bitter. This is not about isolation forever. This is about mastering yourself before you give yourself away. Semen retention is not a trend, it's discipline, it's energy management, and it's purpose protection. Every man has limited amount of energy each day. Let me say that again. Every man has a limited amount of energy each day. And when you constantly release it physically, mentally, emotionally, you weaken your drive. You wake up tired, you lose hunger, you stop pushing. But when you retain that energy, something changes. Your focus sharpens, your motivation increases, your presence becomes stronger, your mind stops chasing and starts building. Because sexual energy is creative energy. And when you stop wasting it, you start creating your life instead of escaping it. That is super, super important. You guys got to understand that. And most men never build anything because their attention is divided. I mean, from texting all day, chasing validation, emotional back and forth, late night conversations going nowhere. That's nothing but mental clutter. And you can't build purpose with a distracted mind. It'll never work. So for a season, just for a season, not forever, you gotta take a step back. You have to. You gotta stop chasing. You gotta stop entertaining. And you gotta stop explaining. Let me say that again, guys. You gotta stop chasing. You gotta stop entertaining. And you gotta stop explaining. You know, right now, I'm at a point where, I just cut off everything. I deleted all my social media apps, friends that I wasn't, that the relationship, it wasn't feeding me. I cut it off, and I don't owe anybody any type of explanation on why I did it because it's for myself, right? And now a lot of people might be like, "Oh, that's a lot, that's doing too much." Well, oh well, it's for myself. I have to better myself, and this is the road that I'm on. So look, once again, you gotta stop chasing, you gotta stop entertaining, and you gotta stop explaining. And not because women are bad, but because your mission deserves full attention. You don't find yourself in crowds, you find yourself in solitude. So, this season of focus, this is what changed everything for me. A 90-day season of focus. No dating, no casual relationships, and no chasing. All right? Say that again. No dating, no casual relationships, and no chasing. You got to get rid of it, man, because that is just a distraction on what you are trying to reach in your life. All right? So the things you need to do is start hitting the gym. All right? Going to work, increasing your faith, increasing the skills, and focusing on your purpose. And every time the urge comes, don't fight it. I used it. All right? Every time it came, I didn't fight it. I just used it. I went to the gym. I worked, studied, prayed, and got creative. So unused energy turns into temptation. Anytime you're just sitting around doing nothing, you're going to be tempted. Used energy turns into power. So when you feel those urges, go do one of these things, and then after the fact, you're going to feel so powerful. All right? Now, the truth that most men avoid, most men don't need more women. They need more direction. They don't need more pleasure. They need more purpose. And the reason retention feels hard is because pleasure is easy, but purpose requires a sacrifice. But every great man you admire had a season of separation. They built some type of silence. They trained alone. They suffered privately. All right. And when they returned different. The goal is not to avoid women forever. Trust me, it's not. I love women, but that is not the goal. The goal is to become the man who can lead, protect, and provide without being controlled by desire. You have to be in control of your life. If people if you're easily tempted, or if you're easily what's the word I'm looking for? Easily tempted and easily persuaded, you're not going to get anywhere. All right. So retention is not suppression, it's alignment. Discipline is not punishment, it's freedom. Okay. So if you feel restless right now, it's not because you need more women, it's because you need direction. Focus first, build yourself, and protect your energy. Okay. And when the time is right, the right woman won't distract you. She'll compliment you. So, like I said, guys, I didn't want to make this video too long. I wanted to make it short and sweet just so you guys can understand. Me rambling over and over and over, it's not going to get you anywhere, but I hope you got that point. So if you're building discipline, not excuses, please subscribe to the channel, drop some comments, let me know what you're dealing with right now so we can build a community, so we can help each other out. All right. So this channel is about mastering the war within so you can win the war outside. Now, if you are stuck in cycles of starting over, my book that I wrote, it's called I Would Have Started Monday, but It Never Came. Look, the link is below. And it's basically about breaking patterns, building discipline, and becoming consistent. All right? So listen, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, the book is definitely in the description. You can go get that. It's on Amazon right now. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next video.